Well, hello, this is Sonia J. Wells, your drama-free lifestyle coach, coming to you once again on EmpowerMe Monday to share with you tips, tools, and strategies that will not only transform your life, but empower you to live a drama-free life. Well, I hadn't recorded live for a couple of weeks. Been working on some great new services and products to better serve you, the community. I don't know if you had an opportunity to read my latest blog, but the title of it is Be Your Own Woman. It was something that was given to me and downloaded to me as I was preparing and developing new strategies and techniques to better serve the community. And I just want to just elaborate on it just a little bit more, because truly, you have to be your own woman to walk in the strength of who you are. If you don't know your own strength and your own power, you will submit yourself or give way to the powers around you that be. You see, the truth of the matter is there's only one you. When you enter this earth realm, your DNA has and will never exist here again. So, as I said, the point of the whole conversation about being your own woman is that you begin to know who you are, know your power, because in knowing your power, that is where your strength lies. Being your own woman simply means you are completely aware of your strengths and your weaknesses, and you are comfortable in your own skin. You realize your individuality and your uniqueness, and you are a transformist, which means you are continually evolving and have a heart of gratitude for who you are and what you have accomplished in your life. Now, we all heard of Oprah Winfrey, of course, and her brand is off of this world. It is phenomenal. Her network is called, of course, OWN. Isn't that interesting? But she literally owns her own power. She knows her strengths and she wields it like a sword. She uses her influence and her power to make a difference in the lives of other people. That is what we have to do. We may not have the success that Oprah had. We may not reach that level of platform. But success should never be defined by someone else's success. Your level of success can be totally different. It's going to look totally different from hers as mine. It's going to look different from yours. But success is based on what you have dreamt of doing, whatever that thing is that you have hoped to accomplish in your own heart. When you reach that goal, when you accomplish that task, that is success. Success should never, ever be measured by another woman's. You have to own your success. Define it for yourself. What are you called to do? Your own success is going to be defined by what you say it is. You see, you are as distinctly different, as I said, as the roses from the daisy. They are completely different flowers in so many ways. But you know what? One does not take away from the other, because they are distinctly different in every aspect, the color, the shape, the fragrance, but they serve a purpose. They serve a purpose, and their purpose still brings life to someone. It brings when we behold the beauty of a rose, we behold the beauty of a daisy. When someone gives us a flower, whether it's a rose or a daisy, it serves its purpose without ever saying a word. And that's what we should do as women. We all have a distinct and unique purpose that we are called to serve others in the world. And when you serve the world with your distinctiveness, with your uniqueness, you are serving a purpose. You see, we as women are as diverse as the flowers in our appearance, in our attributes, in our talents, and our giftings. We can't even begin to imagine the power that comes when we truly own our own power. I remember personally being in my 20s and my 30s and even my early 40s really trying to figure out who I was. Really trying to just settle in on who Sonia J. Wells was. That was a challenge. I kept moving and pushing and seeking and trying to figure out who am I? That's the question I used to ask myself. Who is this person that God has created? He's deposited the essence of himself inside of me that I'm supposed to demonstrate to the world. It is truly a journey to come into the true essence of who you are and learn how to own your power. I gave a couple of attributes of a woman who owns her power. And what it means to really own your power simply means that you are a woman who takes responsibility for your life in every way. You make plans and decisions about your life based on what God has spoken to you. You don't depend on everyone else to do it for you. You're not constantly looking for approval and validation. And you don't blame others for what is not right in your life or what is wrong in your life. You really literally understand that you are powerful beyond measure. So some of the attributes that I talked about was the own woman continues to evolve. And what do I mean? That you are a woman that is seeking constantly to improve who you are. You are on an excavation to discover the fullness of who you are. And you are moving closer and closer to the original idea that God had about you. Because remember this, you are a God idea. And you should always be moving in the direction of His intended purpose for your life. You're a woman who competes only with yourself because you know that there's no competition outside of that. To truthfully be honest, to compete with somebody else or try to compete with another woman is futile. And let me tell you why. Because you could never be Oprah. You could never be me. You could never be Beyonce. Why? Because you were never meant to be. So to try to compete with something that you cannot compete with, that you have not been given the same ability, same talent, same giftings, to try to compete with that is really a waste of energy and time. So when I say I only compete with myself, what I'm literally saying is I focus in on being the best me that I can be today, tomorrow, and yesterday. I may not be all that I'm called to be today, but I'm constantly evolving and moving towards to reaching my fullest potential and destiny. All right. You celebrate other people's successes. An own woman knows how to celebrate and applaud their sisters who are accomplishing things. You don't look at them and be critical or judgmental about their success, but you literally applaud their success. You celebrate with them. You push them forward because in doing so by celebrating other people's success, you put yourself in position to move towards your success. You can even go as far as to learn from their success. I look at people like Lisa Nichols and Doreen Rainey and Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Cindy Trim, and I look at what they have done to accomplish the success that they have in their lives. They've been diligent. They've been committed. They have persevered to accomplish the success level that they have. I ain't got time to be hating on them. So you know what? The best thing that I could ever do is celebrate their success. Okay? Then our own woman lives in a place of gratitude. What do I mean by that? I don't mean just thanksgiving. I don't mean just saying thank you, but you have a heart of gratitude. You're grateful for all that you have accomplished in your own life. You're grateful for who you are. You're grateful for the gifts and talents that have been given to you individually. You're not somewhere being griping and complaining about, well, why God didn't give me this or why God didn't give me that or why is my life like this or why is my life like that. You are actually grateful even for the tests and the trials that you have had to overcome, knowing that they have made you and shaped you into the woman that you have become today. You literally are grateful every morning you wake up literally saying, Lord, I thank you. I'm grateful for your grace today. I'm grateful for your mercy. I'm grateful for who you made me. I'm grateful for my talents, my gifts, my callings, the anointing that is on my life. I appreciate you, Father God, because you purposed me with destiny. You purposed me with greatness. Just help me now to tap into it and release it to the world. I'm grateful for my individuality. I'm grateful for my uniqueness. I'm grateful for the distinct qualities that you've given me and me alone, that somebody else may have something similar, but they're never like mine. I'm talking about being grateful, having a heart of gratitude. That's owning your power. Then the last thing is, a own woman refuses to quit. Oh my God, can you imagine? And I keep going back to these people. But can you imagine if Oprah Winfrey would have quit on her dreams? Can you imagine if T.D. Jakes would have quit on his dreams? Can you just imagine some of the people we admire today? We would have never heard of them if they would have decided that every time they fail, they would just decide, well, I'm not getting back up. It's just not going to work. Can you just imagine if Oprah, when someone said her hair was too nappy or her nose was too big and she wasn't fit for TV, if you saw her documentary, Can you imagine if she would have just quit and accepted what they said, or even believe her own negative self-talk? See, a own woman refuses to quit on her dreams, refuses to quit on her destiny, refuses to quit on herself, mainly because there's something on the inside that keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, because you know that there are people waiting to serve. I'm going to use myself for example. Oh, I can give you numerous times that I decided to quit, but I refused to quit. I could give you numerous times when the thought came to my head that I am not qualified, I'm not educated enough, nobody's going to listen to me. I had so many reasons that I could quit on myself, but I made a decision that I will not quit. When I leave this world, I am going to be I will be able to say I gave it everything that I had to reach my fullest potential and destiny. That's an own woman who owns her power, who knows who she is and refuses to quit on her destiny. Are you an own woman? Do you refuse to quit? Do you live in a space of gratitude? Do you celebrate other women's success? Do you compete only with yourself? And are you continuously evolving into the fullness of who you called to be? If you have those 5 characteristics, I dare say you are a woman who owns her power. And I want to leave you here with this thought to ponder for a moment. The thought is this, and it's by Ash Sweetney. And it says, the strongest action for a woman is to love themselves, be themselves, and to shine amongst those who never believed they could. I believe you are an own woman. I believe you know who you are and you own your power and you walk in it every day. That's what an own woman does. All right, ladies, this is Empower Me Monday, and this is Sonia J. Wells, your drama-free lifestyle coach, coming to you always with tips, tools, and strategies that will not only transform your life, but empower you to live a drama-free life. You all have a drama-free week. And listen, go to my website, change some things up a little bit, sign up for my newsletter that's going to be coming out on a weekly basis from now on. I have a couple of great new coaching programs that are going to get ready to come out. Register for or schedule yourself a life checkup coaching call. It's a 30-minute strategic call where we pinpoint and target in on one area that you want to change. Go ahead, go to my website, schedule that, just click on the little button and schedule you a strategic session with me, a life checkup session with me. All righty? Again, this is Sonia J. Welsh, your drama-free lifestyle coach, coming to you on Empower Me Monday. You have a drama-free week.